Good morning. This is Friday, April 12th. I'm Andy Neal with your morning check. Well, warnings of record gas prices are now reality in Victoria, with some gas stations climbing to $1.64.9 a liter for regular gas, just 4 cents off Vancouver prices. Still, many are at $1.53.9. And last night in Saanich, while people were filling up at one station, it was empty at another just across the street that is charging $1.61.9. Now, most prices on the island are in the 140s into the 150s, but according to GasBuddy.com, Port Hardy also seeing $1.61.9. The surge is due to a supply crunch with downed refineries in the U.S. Victoria police are looking for a suspect armed with a knife that robbed a Subway restaurant on Fort and Foul Bay Road last night. It happened around 7:40 p.m. The male suspect took off with cash, and although several people were inside at the time, no one was hurt. Police have provided no other details. It appears there is no clear answer on whether Canadians are in favor of banning handguns and assault-style firearms. A report found opinions expressed during in-person discussions and through written submissions both opposed and supported a ban, but when participants responded to a questionnaire, the majority were against the idea. The death of a man whose body was found in Saanich yesterday is not considered suspicious. That from police last night. The body was found on Gordon Head Road and Arbutus Lane. Saanich PD says his identity is confirmed and his family has been notified. Well, the province is asking Technical Safety BC to look into whether trampoline parks should be regulated. The question is being asked after a child was injured recently and a Victoria man died last year at one in Richmond. Without regulations, parks don't face requirements for staff training, equipment maintenance, and emergency responses. The independent safety group plans to make its recommendation by the end of May. BC Hydro says despite what you may think, luxury high-rise condos are guzzling more electricity than older buildings, despite being marketed as energy efficient. And it's the items outside individual suites, such as pools, gyms, and even bowling alleys, behind it, with energy consumed at newer high-end condos being 2 times more than high-rises built in the 80s.
The average American visits about 7 different websites before booking a hotel.
Timothy Williams, the pitchman for travel site Trivago, has been arrested and charged with misdemeanor driving while intoxicated. Houston police say they found him passed out behind the wheel of his car with a foot on the brake in a moving lane of traffic Wednesday. Police say he failed a field sobriety test and was arrested. Well, after back-to-back overtime losses, the Victoria Royals tried to stay alive last night in the second-round playoff series against Vancouver, and although goalie Griffin Outhouse made some tremendous saves early, it was all Giants in a 6-1 win, and they're moving on to the Western Conference Championship with a sweep of the Royals.
There's a lot worse things to be known for than a concoction that people love.
And the Nanaimo Bar, which was originally called a chocolate square according to a 1952 cookbook believed to be the first recipe for the delightful treat, is known worldwide, and there are different variations of the dessert, including deep fried, but the Nanaimo Bar is so popular, Canada Post is issuing a stamp in its honor, and it will be issued April 17th. Well, cool this morning, but a pretty nice day in store with sun or a mix of sun and cloud today. Well, more cloud will start to roll in tonight, and expect rain late this evening going into tomorrow, and there are your Friday highs. Well, we always love to know where you're watching from, and don't forget to like and share the CHEK Facebook page. Stacey Ross will have CHEK News tonight at 5, followed by Ben O'Hara Byrne at 6 and 10. That's been your morning check. Have a great weekend. I'm Andy Neal.